Hello everyone, I apologize, it's super loud in here, and I'm going to set this here for the moment. We're getting ready for summer celebration, and so I'm going to go post this link over on the website. Our website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and we're going to be playing. I have no idea what we're going to be playing tonight because it's whatever people want to play, they're going to play tonight. So I have not asked for any information in advance, and so who knows what we're going to be hearing tonight. I'm hoping it will be hilarious, and I'm glad you're here joining us. Let me post this link over on the website. The website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and it's running super slowly for me at the moment. It's probably because everybody's trying to log in.
Oh my God, we love that.
Link, enter, edit, settings, open link in new window, update, and update. Okay, so that'll get people coming into our excitement.
You should just sit together. What's with the buffer zone?
No, we didn't know that we were talking until we started.
You what?
So we didn't realize that we were talking.
Oh, I understand. I'm Amy. So nice to meet you.
All right, ukulele, open, and patience, and tweet. Okay, so we've put us up on Twitter. There's this, and then my phone's been going off like crazy. It's probably people wondering if we're really doing this tonight. Let me make sure I don't have anything that's an emergency on here.
Around the orchestra for about a year. That's when I participated.
Okay.
So hopefully this fall will be my first
Okay, there's that. There's this. Let me make sure that this is working correctly. And then we will get started.
Every time I start out high, and then I get about 2/3 in, and I'm like, there's no way I can get this done before the start. Like so I don't chicken out at the beginning. I chicken out about 2 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, what? And then Gary's like, you just play one or two songs, just figure out something you know, and then I
just so the course of your
right. So once I kind of recognize that.
Okay, let me make sure everything's working properly. Right, that looks like that's working. So close this. Let's see. All right, sound is good. Sound and video are good. Hey Johnny, how are you? See you next week for the read-through. Nice, perfect. All right, good. All right, let's get going.
Oh, Jerome. How are you?
Jerome is here.
I was hoping someone would sit up front.
I know, I like how this row keeps
The second
getting
one
longer.
is doing it. Maybe I'll just move back down.
Oh, I gotta see if we're in this.
The first row, nobody else.
Let me get this set up here.
Yeah, I guess no. Don't be a teacher's pet.
Oh, you have to have a chair up there. What if I knelt down on all?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
They were setting up chairs. I said, don't put up very many because nobody's coming tonight. So, yay, we have a nice group of people. So how this is going to work is I have that computer pointed in this general direction. Okay? And so it will make you a YouTube star. My channel is visited by ones and ones of people every week. It turns out what I do is wildly unpopular. And so you don't need to worry about like getting a call from your next door neighbor. I saw you on YouTube. That won't happen. I still feel very comfortable going everywhere I need to go and being not recognized by anybody. So that's after years and years of being on that stupid YouTube. Thousands of videos, never. I ought to advertise. I think maybe that would help. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I have no idea who came prepared tonight. I have no idea what you're going to play. This will be as much of an exciting evening for you as for me. Who is planning on doing something tonight? Almost all of you, right? Okay, good. I will tell you, way back in the day, when I first got my ukulele, and I went to the Ukulele Festival #1 here in town, and I was so excited. I was going to get up and do open mic, and then I chickened out at the end, right? And so that was the first. That was the one time, and the last time that I thought I'm going to do an open mic. That's the only time that it ever happened. And after that, I was like, those are dumb. I won't. I was going to do that. But it's very exciting because this gives you guys a chance to get up, make a fool of yourself, or possibly bring us to tears with the beauty of the dulcet tones coming out of your instrument. We don't know what it'll be. The big thing we want to do tonight is not waste a bunch of time between acts. So if we could maybe get the first, I'd rather you not use this area because there are cables. And so if maybe whoever Pele, if you could move your cart here, so people could come and go up at this side of the thing. It will minimize the chance of us wiping out. And also as you're exiting the stage, people can see your butt. And so yeah, right? Come on. I'm really selling this open mic, aren't I? Okay, and then the sound is going to come out that speaker and then into that microphone and out to the internet, right? So you want to, if you're singing, you need to be about where my mouth is here, okay? If you're not going to sing, we'll adjust this down so it's pointed more at your ukulele, okay? And
Can we plug in?
we have an amp. John has an amp. If you want to plug in, I'm sure he'll let you do that. And John, the amp can just be probably anywhere. It's just got to get into that microphone there. So if you want to bring it up here on stage to do that, that'd be great. Questions for me about the evening? Yes, ma'am.
I can only play this song if I'm in a chair.
Yes, we'll get you a chair.
This chair is good.
That's a good chair there? Okay. Elizabeth is warming up the chair. What else? Any other questions? Yeah.
Yes, I can only play my song if everybody plugs their ears and it doesn't look.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
We can do that.
Let me give you what I know almost nothing in life, but I know about this crowd. And I know that every one of them, to a member here, is capable of doing exactly what you're planning on doing, which is to making a horrible cacophony. Okay? And they're very accepting of that, right? They're very accepting of that. Here's how bad it is. I let banjolele players onto stages among hundreds of paying customers. That's how bad, that's how desperately I'm willing to go to get ukuleles out, right? So, in other words, you're fine. You're fine. I've heard Jerry play. You're going to be great. Go ahead. Sit in the front row.
It's like a comedy show.
So here's what we'll do. Who's first? Jan will be first.
Let's go.
Oh, the two.
And here's what I'd like to do. Behind Jan, whoever wants to be second, if you guys will just kind of get up and be ready, right? That way we're not going to waste any time.
I would
And
also like to
then,
sit, so I'll go.
yeah, and then if somebody needs to sit, we'll just bring up a chair, and we'll bring up Elizabeth's chair, we'll move stuff around. I'll help you as best I can. And yeah, any other comments, questions, or concerns before we get started? Okay, do the best you can. Nobody cares if you mess up. It's wonderful that you're here trying your best, and then we'll get started. So,
Are we on the air yet?
yeah. Yeah.
Can we put
yeah.
this down, please?
Yes.
For the,
You guys want to
I meant well, that needs to go.
this, so you guys are doing instruments.
Yes, yes. Well, and then one thing. We'll
And
announce.
then one thing, and you'll announce it as a
Well, why don't you get there and I'll go here, because you're closer to the mic for singing.
You're going to write our own scorecards for the scoring 1 to 10.
Yes. Yes.
But everybody gets a 5.
The Russian judge is particularly harsh.
Everybody better get a 10, Russian judge.
Well, there's technical difficulty and
Oh,
there's
there you
artistic
go.
impression.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
so,
so we'll see. All right, guys, does that feel comfortable?
You're having a city.
All right, let's see. Looks like you were good.
You know, I've been on YouTube working as a priest, and I look like a short white fire plug that's walking around. So,
Well,
you know, this is.
This
gonna be
looks like
better.
you were very, very legit
Yes,
to me.
I had a fancier outfit than this, but.
Should we say what we're doing? Okay, we would like to do Water is Wine.
Hey guys, I know you're wearing, Jan's wearing a name tag, but what are your names?
Oh, Jan DeSanti
And Deb Angel.
And Deb Angel. Thank you guys for playing you guys.
Well,
We have
one
more.
Oh, you have another?
This one's very short.
But you have to understand that, what did we start this about a week ago, and she came over to my house and we decided to try this. And I said, you know, we're gonna play a nice tune. I said, well, maybe we should try the Ash Grove. But we discovered that there was an arrangement of the Ash Grove with some special words.
Special words.
And so that's what we're trying to do. And Jan will probably sing it stronger than I will because I'm trying to play the melody. But this is a treasure that we found. I was going to honor the Ash Grove because it's a beautiful, beautiful tune. And you carried it, didn't you?
Some people sometimes change the words on it.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
and make them better.
Yeah, or more interesting,
Or-
yes.
Yeah.
Here it is. I tried 30 minutes and 30 days slipped on by, and I won my black ribbon, and all the crowds cheered and cheered. Oh, it's not really rocket science to dominate ukulele. Just play 30 minutes each day with mindful intent. Now I play my ukulele for big crowds at Red Rocks, and I am so gosh darn famous. Everyone loves me, yes they do.
Thank you, lady. I don't know who wrote the lyrics on that,
I
but
don't
they
know.
were genius.
Right on.
Right on, right? By the way, I write lyrics on these song sheets all the time. Nobody ever reads them, so very exciting. Kenny or Kelly, are you up next?
No.
No.
Red.
Red.
Red, okay.
My hands
All right.
are full.
All right.
Wow, you guys did a great job. Sorry to have to follow you. Breathe.
So you get situated in one.
And you move things around me.
Do you feel like the Queen of Sheba?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you, Kelly.
All right. Say your name and what you're going to play.
No.
Please.
My name is Red Metzger, and I'm going to play a song from the Disney movie Coco. And it's called Remember Me. And I'm playing it in lullaby time. Don't look at me.
Yay! That was wonderful. Wonderful. Who's next? How about Red playing a little Disney for us? Huh? Kenny, are you standing up or are you standing?
I'm sitting up. Oh, it kind of doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm good.
Singing?
Yeah, everybody is. Should I plug this is loud enough for everybody. I don't need that thing.
You don't.
No. So I've kind of been with off and on for a while. Left a couple of years. Went to Arizona. You should never go there. I don't care if you have the money to stay there. Don't go. So the fun about all of this for me, and it took a long time, a year and a half or two, that I felt like a real, I don't know anything. Okay, and anyway. So we're singing together. And what we're singing, I want to sound like a rock star. Erin was going to sing with me, but then she turned me down at the very last second. So Kel. Yeah, I know. That's all right. So it's short and red. We'll sing the verse first and the chorus first. Mama's little baby loves shortening. Come on. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. I went to the kitchen. And I took off the lid. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. But that's not all that Mama's gonna do. Mama's gonna make hot chocolate too. Mama's little baby loves shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. There's only 2 verses. Thank goodness. 3 little children lying in bed. 2 of them are sick and the other's almost dead. I called the doctor and the doctor said, feed those little ones shortening bread. Mom's little baby loves shortening. Mom's little baby loves shortening bread. Mom's little baby loves shortening. Mom's little baby loves shortening bread. Give yourself an applause.
All right, that's Kelly. Aaron is up next. Do you want to plug in?
Sure.
Are you instrumental or is
I'll sing.
You're not singing with Kelly, but you're singing on your own. All right.
I didn't turn him down at the last minute. He
Well,
asked me at the last minute.
Oh.
Aaron, I have sisters and I've heard all the excuses. All of them.
No.
Check.
I'm Erin.
I'm lying on the moon. My dear, I'll be there soon. It's a quiet, starry place. Times we're swallowed up in space. We're here a million miles away. There's things I wish I knew. There's no thing I'd keep from you. It's a dark and shiny place, but with you, my dear, I'm safe and we're a million miles away. We're lying on the moon, such a perfect afternoon. Your shadow follows me all day, making sure that I'm okay. Okay, and we're a million miles away.
I don't see anybody standing in line over here. Jerry? And then who's going to be after Jerry? Okay, be brave, guys. Seriously, you're never going to get a more sympathetic audience than this one, right? This is our moment.
I need a chair, please.
Sure. Singing?
No, no.
You're welcome. Where's your banjo?
Well, I'll have to tell you, I practiced this on the banjo because I'm going to play Ode to Joy, and I think Beethoven would have loved it. And don't tell Gary, but it actually sounds better.
No, it does not.
Well, we'll see about the concert. Okay, let's start over. Oh, and I'm Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. A little Beethoven, right? Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Would
I'll
you like to
sit.
sit or would you
Yes.
like to stand?
I'll sit.
We'll sit.
Yes. Okay. And
Don't whack this with your ukulele. No sound goes in there. And everybody all over America is turning down their speakers right now. That.
drums.
Some of you guys may not know Shirley yet. She's trouble. So,
I'm trouble.
now what are you playing, Shirley?
I am playing Can't Help Falling in Love, and feel free to sing.
Okay.
I'm not singing. It's in too high a key, and I didn't know if I should transpose it or not. Okay.
You did well.
Who's next? I'm trying not to make eye contact with you.
Good.
Philip, are you going to stand or sit?
I never stand when I play,
Okay.
so sitting will
Sit would
probably
be more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Announce yourself and what you're playing.
Hi, my name is Philip Gaddis. I am playing Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison. And you're my first audience ever, so we'll see how it goes.
We'll be judged.
Sorry, apparently nerves are getting to me.
Sure.
Philip's first time ever in front of me. He messed up, right? Because now the next time he's got to be
Yeah,
better, right? He did shoot much
Much
lower bar.
Yeah.
Much lower bar.
That was not an easy song.
Who's next?
That was great.
Haley? No, not yet. Okay, anybody else? Okay, I've got 2 online things that I'm going to do, and unfortunately I got to just hold my phone up. So this will be a very boring moment for you guys, but be quiet so that they can hear what's going on. First, Michelle, in those of you who come online will know her as Michelle, straight out of Thornton. She's here's her exact text. Not that I would pick on anybody, but here's the exact thing she wrote to me. Is it too late to send in my, how do I use this word correctly? Shitty video. Just got back from a week of camping, so I had no connection until now. So she put this together moments before this event here. So I'm going to play it for you guys. It's mostly for you guys online, but let's see if I can get. Oh, I have the sound off. Hold on.
This is high tech, right?
This is super high tech. I know I was going to do it all fancy and get it on the, and do this on a screen, and all, but you know me, I'd have to prepare, and so that's not my best thing. All right, hold on. No, she's still going. Stop going. Stop going.
Going to attempt Elvis,
There.
Can't Help Falling.
All right, here she goes.
Hi, Michelle Straight out of Thornton. Going to attempt Elvis, Can't Help Falling in Love. Cover your ears.
Cover your ears, she says. We're all saying, yay! She even took a bow on her video, so she must have thought she's going to do all right. And then I have one more very high-tech thing to do. By the way, Rita, who's from Chicago, now you got to understand she's from Chicago, so she says she would like to hear Ode to Joy on a Banjolele.
Okay.
So.
If only I brought my banjo.
No. She would. She would have needed a microphone to hear in
I'll be in Des Moines
Chicago.
next week if she wants to.
She'll stop by in Des Moines, and then let's put it into it right there. I'm going to do one more. This one came in online. This is Rita, and she. Some of you know this song. Lavender green dilly dilly, that one, right? And every time I put it out, I'm like, somebody should rewrite the words for this because they're stupid, and Rita did. Okay, so I think I've got this on maximum volume. Let me see.
My desk's a mess, willy-nilly. junk everywhere. If I had time, silly Billy, I'd clean it bare. Music in piles, willy-nilly, can't find my song. I'll play by ear, silly Billy, you'll sing along.
Nice. All right, thank you, Rita. Okay, so that's what I have, unless anybody else wants to go. This is your last chance. Pele's gonna come. You wanna sit, Pele?
But can you raise that thing, because
This?
I tend to make ugly faces when I play.
No, I'm not covering up your face. Your face is beautiful.
No,
Sit
it's
down.
too low.
No. You're 3 feet 5 inches tall. How can it be too low? There.
Can you see my face?
No.
No.
You're lying.
They are liars. You know. Okay. By the way, it's been a joy hearing some of my arrangements that I had forgotten I've done, right? And I was like, who knew you could just go in there and pick something out of the list and learn to play it? Very exciting, right? Right? Yeah. I know, that sounds getting rich. All right, Paley, what are you playing?
I'm playing Red, Red Wine. Gary's arrangement. Just because I love Neil Diamond so much. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's going to be very rough. So I'm going to play without the repeat. I'm so nervous.
That may have been the world debut of that song.
My heart was going on. Would you like one more, Gary?
Yes.
Do we have one? Yeah, I want one more.
Arpeggio.
Oh, Who'd
Oh,
have
don't
thought?
expect too much.
One more. All right.
But just for the fun of it, because I've been working on the arpeggios this summer. And this one is kind of pretty, so I thought if there was time, I might throw it in here. So it's D minor.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's nice, so I'll try to do it halfway justice. I could have picked a real easy one, but no, I have to pick harder. Because it's very
All hard.
Good job.
Not done yet. Stop right there.
Wow, that was a nice surprise. Nothing like getting two applauses for the same song.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, page one, big applause, page two, big applause. That's the kind of musicians that we're dealing with around. Question?
Can I do a no-brainer, a sing-along?
Yes.
Real quick.
All right.
Let's get warmed up.
Round two. You guys have to sing with me.
Okay, you have to sing into the microphone.
You are my sunshine. Okay? I think it's a good one to end it.
Are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I
that's it, no more. Thank you guys for doing this tonight. I walked in, I says, I don't think anybody's coming, nobody told me anything, and look at what a lovely concert we had. Several announcements. Next week, if you are an experienced orchestra member, that means if you've been here one semester or longer, right? So probably if it's your first semester walking into orchestra, next week would not be the best day for you, right? What we're going to do is we're going to read through what apparently is not supposed to be thought of as rough drafts of this stuff, okay? I've gotten, I think 7 or 8 different pieces. 6 from Jerome and 1 from somebody else, right? Now, Jerome's done a pretty nice job. There's a few things I want to change, but for the most part, I've gotten a chance to peek at them. In addition, we've got them from Christy, from Mike Shue, and from, drawing a blank, somebody else. But you have until next. Well, you're supposed to have it done today. If you're sitting there watching at home, you're supposed to have your arrangement done today so that I can get it into the system and get it put out there. Now, for those of you guys that are sort of psycho about this, you don't need that sheet music. That sheet music will be a rough draft, probably. We will probably offer our authors some suggestions. They will clean it up, and you will get the sheet music after next week. Okay, but if you want to come next week and just read through the stuff and help us play through a little bit of it and see if it makes sense. These days we don't really have the time for our arrangements that take the whole entire semester or the whole entire year to come together. We just are not going to do that anymore. So if it doesn't play on the first or second time, it's gone. Right, and so that's I know, right. So that's why we want the authors to have basically a rough draft shot, so they can clean it up, and if it doesn't play next week, they'll know. Like, here's where the problems were, and they can fix them before they get to you. Because typically, what happens is once we send the sheet music out, newer people don't know to complain about stuff, right? There's weird stuff in there. They don't know what's wrong. And meanwhile, my advanced musicians are like, I can't believe that so-and-so did this in measure 17. And they send me an email like, I'm going to be able to have time to go look up what exact note they're talking about. So it's a chance to get those people's questions answered or to review. And that way, it's sort of common mistakes that happen is, badly tabbed chords or that type of stuff. That way we can fix that before you guys ever see it as the actual pieces of music we're going to have. It looks to me like this could be a concert where we have many more small groups and small ensembles than large ensembles. That's a mixed blessing. We love as orchestra members to do the large ensembles. I think that's the main reason most of you guys are come around. However, our audience is okay with them, and they always tell me, when I hear about our concerts from people on the streets, 1, I don't care what they say, but 2, what they do say is, why would I care? We did the best job we could at the time. But what they tell me about is the small groups. That's the word they always mention. Oh, I like this, I like that. Oh, those banjos. Those banjos were. Yeah. I don't believe I've ever heard the phrase, those banjos were great, but I might have edited out in my history, right? So, but yeah, so we'll see. I've got a ton of small group stuff on there. I know the banjo stuff isn't correct. Jerry sent me an email and said, you need to fix these, and I said, I will, and that was the end of that conversation. So but we have, I don't know, looks like 8 or 10 small groups already, and you guys even haven't had a chance to meet yet, right? So I'd be thinking about if you want to do a small ensemble of some sort, that can be a solo. Erin is our solo queen, right? She usually comes through with something. Duets, guys, we had a beautiful duet up here tonight, right? And they work, honestly. You take any piece of sheet music I've ever written, one melody, one chord, and you just go to town. Trios and small groups and all that stuff. So be thinking about and talking among the people you know about whether you want to do any of that. Sam, you had a question?
When is our first rehearsal?
So not Monday of Labor Day, but the following Monday.
Oh.
So yeah, I haven't posted that on the website, but yeah, so it's the Monday after, is it Labor Day this time? Labor Day,
Yeah.
And
And when do we get our music?
After next week. If it's helpful at all, I'm also in a stringed ensemble, and we got our music today, and we have to play it on Wednesday. So Phil, I understand your need to get a hold of it. I've got 2 days to get mine ready. We will have 15 weeks to get ours together, so we will be fine. It always works, it's always beautiful. That was the other announcement, was when the rehearsals start. I think that's all I have to tell. What questions do you guys have for me in terms of getting started for the season? Okay, so basically, if you're not going to come next week, you got 2 weeks off, right? What do you do during those 2 weeks?
Practice. Sleeps.
Practice? What? What's that? You're picking a song that you love and turning it into your song, right? I mean, think about how many people up here, Philip's a great example, right? I had forgotten that I'd ever arranged that piece of music. Did you use my arrangement or somebody else's? Was it mine? And I think, like, he's obviously said, hey, this song means something to me. I'm going to memorize it. I'm going to do the best I can. And he'll have it now for the rest of his life, right? I mean, so it's super cool. So I would be doing that. You got 400 pieces of sheet music or more. I don't remember how many pieces of sheet music are on there anymore. It's a lot. Find one song and make it yours. I think that's really an important thing to do, just to have a song, right? That's yours. Other questions, comments? That wasn't even a question. That was me telling you stuff. Well, thank you all for coming. We have 2 weeks off unless you're coming next week. Writers should be coming next week. And any of you who want to help, right? If you want to help look through those arrangements and help us find stuff that's just either not going to be playable or isn't written right or whatever. And that way we can clean it up. And then as quickly as possible thereafter, we will load up the sheet music.
Are you going to be broadcasting next week on YouTube or no?
Yes. No, not next week. Not next week. Because next week's really, we want it to be a one and done, like
No
you know.
preview of what it's a workshop.
It's a workshop, right? Let's clear up the paperwork, and that way, if something's really horrible, we'll just be like, that never happened, right? It's not on video, it didn't happen, right? And those of you guys online, thank you for being here. We will start up then the week after Labor Day with regular rehearsals, and we're still doing Friday afternoons. Not very many people are coming to that, but that's a great place for you to introduce new people to ukulele, or if you miss it, you can always go watch the videos. We do book 1 is always the beginner stuff, right? The stuff you have to have. And by the way, if you know somebody who's thinking, hey, I want to start ukulele, you don't have to do anything. You go to lesson number 1 on Jolly Roger Ukulele and just go down the list. And by the time you get to number 30, you're going to be a perfectly lovely ukulele player. So there's that. Book 2 is stuff, those of you guys that got through book 1 and you're like, I need some more practice with this. It tends to be songs that are pretty cooperative on ukulele. Yeah, there are a few bar chords, but not like everything else, right? Who was it that was running all the bar chords tonight? Well, basically all of you guys had a ton of them. Well, we aren't afraid of those anymore. That's just part of the music that you have. Are we still afraid of them? Yeah, I am too. But they're just part of what you do, and so that's kind of exciting that you can get to book 3 and literally be able to play anything on earth, and you have to arrange it for you. So thank you all for being here. That's enough of that. Please eat cookies and make them go away. I can't take any of them home. I'm by myself for the next couple of weeks, so I will eat them all if you leave them. So please don't. Okay. And have a wonderful evening, you guys. Thank you for everything. Guys online, thank you for being with us. It's super exciting to see so many of you here, and I know it wasn't something you could participate in, but definitely come check us out. Not next Monday or the Monday after that, but after that we will be having regular orchestra rehearsals, and we want you to be a part of that. Nice. Let's see. Let me see what else we got. All right, that's all I got. Have a lovely evening, guys. Peace.
Yeah, that's a bad contact.
Summer songs?
Summer songs. The song you played tonight